In the heart of the forest stood a cabin, its windows sealed, its walls lined with heavy wood, and its air thick with the scent of melted wax. Once a month, strangers gathered there, not to pray, not to feast, but to confess. No names, no faces, only shadows behind candlelight. And every secret spilled into the silence of that room stayed forever bound within its flickering glow. On a rainy night, a young woman named Unji stepped into the candle room for the first time. She was 23, with pale skin, long black hair that brushed over her shoulders, and a slim, delicate frame hidden beneath her coat. Yet beneath her fragile beauty lay a restless heart, desperate for release. The room was dark, lit only by rows of candles and partitions dividing the strangers. A hush fell as she took her seat. At the center stood the keeper, an old man with hollow eyes, who spoke the rules once more. No names, no faces, only confessions. The candles will not judge you. Only truth lives here. His voice was heavy, final. Then the silence returned, and then she heard it. A man's voice from the other side of the wooden wall. Deep, calm, magnetic, as if it carried secrets of centuries. He spoke of betrayal, of anger, of sins he could never take back. The sound alone made Unji's chest tighten. Though she could not see him, something within her leaned toward that voice, as though her soul already knew it. When her turn came, Unji hesitated. Her lips trembled. Finally, she whispered, "I lie. Every day. I smile at the world, but inside, I am drowning." The man's voice answered softly, "Then tonight, you are not alone." And for the first time in years, Unji felt less hollow. Weeks passed. Each month, she returned to the candle room. Always in the same seat. Always hoping for the same voice. And each time, she revealed a little more of her soul. Childhood fears. Secret shames. Silent dreams. And always, the man listened. One night, when asked to confess again, Unji said softly, "I dream of your face. I imagine your eyes. I think I would know you if I touched your skin." Silence followed. Then his reply, "If you saw me, you would never look away." Her heart beat faster. The line between confession and desire was beginning to blur. But the next meeting shattered her illusions. His voice trembled as he spoke, "I once hurt someone who betrayed me. Their cries still follow me." The candles flickered violently, as if reacting to the weight of his words. A chill swept through the room. Unji's fingers froze against the wood. For the first time, she wondered, was she falling in love with danger itself? A week later, outside the cabin, whispers filled the town. A man had been killed, brutally, only days before. Unji's chest grew heavy with fear. The timing. The voice. The confession. Could it be him? The next ritual came. Unji's heart pounded against her ribs as she pressed closer to the partition. The man's voice flowed through the wooden wall like velvet over steel. "Your fear does not belong here. In this room, we are only voices, only truths. Trust what you feel, not what you fear." And though her body trembled, her heart obeyed. That night, Unji confessed something she had never told another soul. "When I walk home from here, I pass a bridge. Every time, I wonder what would happen if I jumped." She gasped, realizing too late that she had revealed part of her life beyond the candle room. The man whispered, "The bridge. I know it. The world would break if you left it." A chill slid down her spine. The next gathering was tense. The keeper stood in the center, his hollow eyes watching every booth. His voice cut through the silence, "The ritual is cracking. Someone is breaking the veil. If names, if places slip through, this sanctuary will rot. Beware. The candles see all." The room fell to silence. Only the flames swayed. At home, Unji could not sleep. Every sound became his voice. Every shadow whispered his words. She tried to stop herself from returning, yet when the night of confession came, her body betrayed her, her feet carried her back through the forest path, back to the candles, back to him. That night, his voice was softer than ever. I have confessed many sins, but tonight, I confess something else. I think I have fallen for someone I've never seen. Unji's breath caught. She pressed her hand against the wood. Her whisper trembled, I feel the same. The candles burned brighter, as if acknowledging their secret. For a forbidden moment, her fingertips slid against the partition. From the other side, his hand pressed back, wood and flame separating them. It was not a kiss, not an embrace, but to Unji, it felt like the most dangerous intimacy she had ever known. That night, as Unji walked home beneath the moonlight, she felt it. Footsteps, lingering behind her. A presence in the dark. She turned sharply, but the street was empty. Only the echo of her fear remained. Unji's heart twisted. Was the man behind the wall her salvation, or her hunter? Every kind word he spoke now carried two edges, one of love, one of danger. Still, she could not stop returning. Her addiction was stronger than her fear. In a trembling voice, Unji broke the rule completely. My name is Unji. I am 23. I am alone. And I am afraid of you, yet unable to let you go. Her tears fell silently, glowing in candlelight. The silence on the other side was unbearable. She almost fled. Then his voice came, softer, yet heavier than ever before. Unji, he whispered, her name now burning in the air. You've been confessing to me all along. Her blood froze. The veil had shattered. Unji's body went cold. Her name echoed in the candle room, spoken by lips that should never have known it. Her chest rose and fell in frantic waves. Her trembling hands gripped the wooden wall as if it could protect her. How do you know me? She whispered. The silence stretched like a knife in the dark. Her mind raced. His past confessions unfolded again in her memory, his talk of betrayal, of watching someone, of waiting for them. One by one, the pieces slid into place. And with horror, Unji realized every secret he spoke had been about her. He had not found her here. He had always been near. Watching. Waiting. Desperate, Unji turned to the keeper. The old man's hollow eyes glowed faint in candlelight. She begged for answers. But his voice was calm, cruel in its simplicity. Did you truly believe this place was blind? The partitions, the rules, they were never walls. Only illusions. You were never anonymous. Her stomach twisted. She had been confessing not into darkness, but into the hands of her predator. The next gathering was smaller. Many had stopped coming. But Unji returned, drawn by fear, by love, by something she could not name. The candles burned lower than ever, wax dripping like blood. And then his voice came, heavy and trembling. I killed for love. I killed so you would finally belong to me. The air cracked. Her knees weakened. Her heart screamed to flee. But her body betrayed her. The longing that had grown through weeks of whispered words held her still. Tears streaked her face as she whispered, Why me? Through the partition came his reply, Because even your sins are beautiful. The candles hissed as though suffocating. With a sudden force, the wooden wall shook. Splinters cracked. For the first time, the man pushed through, tearing apart the barrier that had kept them unseen. The glow of the candles fell on him fully at last. A 25-year-old man with tan skin, tall lean muscular build, sharp features glistening with sweat, his eyes burning with hunger and devotion. Unji gasped, her entire body trembling between horror and fascination. He stepped closer, the space between them swallowed by flickering light. He leaned down, his lips hovering by her ear. Now confess, Unji, do you love me, even knowing what I've done? Her breath faltered. Her body froze. Her soul hung suspended between the flames of fear and the chains of desire. The flames wavered, their last light painting her face in gold. Her lips parted. A sound escaped her throat, soft, broken. But before the answer reached the air, her soft gasp echoes in the black, then silence. Her fate is sealed in that breath. The forest wakes with pale morning light. Mist curls gently around the lonely cabin. Inside the candle room, the floor is scattered with melted wax. Unji's pendant lies abandoned, glinting faintly in the grey light. There is no trace of her body, no sound, only the whisper of the woods. Some say she never answered, some say she did, and the darkness claimed her for it. But all agree her last confession was never heard. The screen fades to black.